Good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode. It is July 25th, 2020, and we are playing Possibility Blackout, an adventure that I wrote and published to the Infiniverse Exchange in late 2017. In our last episode, our intrepid adventurers managed to find a party of Adinos warriors and Gotaks and scouts, along with some Gospog, and got their butts handed to them. And then, captured, they managed to make their way to the incredible digging device via the sounds of combat, including gunfire and shouts and all kinds of things that were taking place. Unfortunately, they came in on the last bit of it and were not able to really participate in the fight itself. But there were Nile Empire forces that had come from the incredible digging device, along with Professor Sharif, and they were fighting a retreat into the digging device itself. Unfortunately, Herr Doktor Heinrich Marlen, the inventor and builder of the incredible digging device Weird Science machine, had been run through with a spear. He was dead and could not otherwise be dealt with. Our player heroes, as it were, found their way into the incredible digging device as well, attempting to follow and subdue the Nile Empire forces, but they would have to deal with a pair of, or three Gospog first. This is where they met Thuban, the living land Stalenger, basically a massive flying starfish, who had converted over to Aysle axioms, the fantasy realm's axioms, and had become a miracle-working mage with a couple of flying objects that he could use to help him in his pursuit of knowledge within Aysle. Tonight we get back to that point where Chris has just freed Thuban from his weird science enslavement, as it were, and we get back on with the story. Thank you for joining us this evening. Here we go.
Oh, to recording land. All right.
Holy crap, not yet. I'm not ready. Too deep.
July 25th, 2020, our continuing game of Possibility Blackout for Torg Eternity. All right, so where were we last week? Chris, I believe it's your turn.
Oh. I believe we just found a giant talking starfish who promptly made a zombie.
Oh, yeah. So.
And it talks in a British accent.
Yeah, that's pretty much the main highlight that happened.
Okay.
Well, we kind of wrote off that Mo kind of just died.
No, listen, we don't know anything other than that.
You don't know where Mo is. You don't know anything.
Oh no, we have to find him.
Cough, cough, he's dead. So that kind of
I might be able to make him animate for a bit. You could talk to the ghost. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to completely bring back the dead yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
Can you help us find Mo? Have we searched the room we're in to make sure there aren't any more threats?
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
No.
That's where we ended off. That's what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
right now.
let's just do that before anything else, I think.
Right. The zombie's been running around, but that doesn't tell anybody anything. So.
Wait a moment. Thuban snaps a tentacle. There were 2 dead stormtroopers in here, correct?
No, there was one.
Oh, the other one just ran out?
Well, let me see something real quick. Let me switch over to map and background. Let's see, there's none there. And there's none there. Okay, the one that was there was underneath this Gospog right here.
And he's the one wandering around as a zombie, isn't he?
No, well, the one that the stormtrooper that or shock trooper that Thuban raised from the dead is wandering around at Thuban's command, but that doesn't help Thuban because he can't see what's going on.
Yeah, he also
Oh.
ate the Gaspog.
Oh, can you get this thing off me? Tentacles sprout from Thuban's back, pointing at the device that is still attached to him but turned off.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
it's still okay. Yeah, somebody can take that off of you. That's no problem.
Yeah, engineer, go for it. I'm gonna keep watch to make sure nobody surprises us. Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm gonna.
Taking the device off now that you've managed to switch it off is literally unbuckling something, and that's it. Okay, and then the device comes off, and it is a weird science device. It's just really, really strange. It looks like something that you would have seen from the serial movies, the Rocket Man movies, and the Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Those kind of movies. Flash Gordon, that's what this reminds you of, only in color.
Oh, that weighed like 50 pounds. Kilograms? I forget what measurement system they were teaching. No matter.
Me and you both, buddy.
It weighed 10 stone.
Thuban just starts drifting higher up toward the ceiling as this thing is removed. You just hear a soft hum as some kind of sack, like, visibly inflates.
Okay.
Are you okay? Is that normal?
Yes, it is. I'm just checking the roof to see if there's any secret corridors or some sort hidden around here. Best to investigate every corner.
The only thing that you see is this cargo opening over here. Okay. And obviously I've got cargo marked right here. And that's the doors that are actually above. Actually, they're open right now, but they're above that ladder. And there is a block and tackle on the outside of this trolley itself that allow up to 2 meters wide cargo to come down. So that's why you've got all of these crates and stuff in here. Barrels and rope and all that stuff that you can get. Okay. Now, for those of you who are looking, there appears to be a door right in here.
Oh yeah.
And then there's an opening right here.
Yeah.
None of you have gone out yet.
Yeah, my character will do a sweep over here.
Well, go ahead, yeah.
I just see the zombie.
Okay, well, you walk through and you see the zombie, but something else you see is there appears to be another door over here.
Ooh.
There's another door over here. And there's a big, thick metal door right in here.
That's a big, thick door.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but they're all closed up tight.
Are
they
all
locked?
Closed up. Now, where you're standing right now, where you see a title where it says like mobile bandsaw, belt sander,
Drill
lathe,
press.
special lubricants and oils, drill press, and shop books, that stuff, those are all different types of industrial tools that can be used to help repair where you're at.
Anyway, we need to go look for Mo.
I take it Sir Mo is another Storm Knight?
Yes, he was with us. He went the other direction. But then we got fired upon by the things here, and I stayed looking at the Gospog, and we got separated. I'm worried he hasn't shown back up.
Okay.
Here, on that matter.
I want you all to remember that you heard and are hearing an engine noise coming from this end of the trolley. Right behind what would be this door or this door.
Is there a visible keyhole on the door or any other mechanism keeping it shut?
Yes, there is a key mechanism here, and what appears to be some kind of an inset twistable door handle.
Okay. Is there any kind of keys or security devices on the zombie itself that weren't burned by the pyrokinesis?
Well, you can have that zombie come to you.
Or
Okay.
why don't you just
All
try
right.
the door?
Alright, I have the zombie try the door.
You're gonna have... Okay, go ahead and move the zombie around. You should be able to move him.
Yes, I can.
Okay, in that case, you should also be able to edit him.
Okay. Still can't change the wounds, but other than that, it's fine.
Well, okay. Oh, that's why the wounds are in the character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on just a second. You should be able... Okay, so it only gets one wound, right?
Yeah, because it was only a good and not outstanding success. It was short by 1 point.
Okay, so you move your zombie over here and try to get it to rattle the door. It tries to twist the handle, all kinds of things, and the door does not come open.
Alright. While it's doing this, I inspect the zombies. If it has any equipment left that isn't just charred ash and metal, to see if there's anything usable or any other kinds of information we could use off of this.
About the only thing that it has left is its short sword, and that short sword, the sheath for it is completely just toasted. Okay, so it's like barely hanging on the thing's hip. So, what else does anyone else want to do?
Did you send the zombie
What?
through? Have
What's
the
this
check.
door like?
It can't open it.
Yeah, the zombie cannot open that door, at least not on its own. And
Oh,
Chris, you said you're going to try and open that door?
I mean, I'm asking what does this door look like?
You ask who?
I'm asking you, what does it look like?
It looks like it's kind of a heavy steel fireproof door. And it also has an inset handle, like the one that I described for Thuban and his zombie.
Is it just complicated? Is that why the zombie can't open it?
You don't know. None of you have tried.
Yeah, just sorry, give it a try.
I'm gonna use my telekinesis to open it from a distance.
Okay. Your telekinesis does nothing for you.
Can't I make it turn the door handle?
You want to try and turn the door handle? Now you can make a roll.
That's what I was using my telekinesis for.
But you didn't explain that. You just said, I'm trying to use my telekinesis on the door.
Oh. I thought I was trying to push the door open or something.
It's like one of those old Sierra games where you need to type specific commands.
Yes. So, what do I roll on my telekinesis?
Well, you're going to roll your kinesis skill.
Oh, my kinesis skill? Not my
telekinesis. Actually, open your character sheet. Okay.
Okay, so
then go to telekinesis, and you should be able to open that up. Let me look real quick. Yeah, should be able to open your telekinesis, and just click on the name telekinesis.
Yep, I've done all that. Oh wait, I need to click on my character token.
Yeah, right click on that and say add turn. Or choose add turn.
Huh?
Okay, hold on. I'll do it. Add turn. Oh, and I forgot to put my turn order in there. Oh, that's right. I got to get rid of all these guys because they're so last session. Okay, there's Peaches. You know what? I'm going to get rid of everybody off of here because I've got Chris on here 3 times. Now, add turn for Chris, add turn for Peaches, add turn for Thuban, and And then I've got to go to the zombie, add turn. Okay, so I've added turns. Yay!
Yay. Thank you.
All right, so now
Alright.
you should be able to click on your token, then on your sheet, click telekinesis to roll that, and let's see what you get.
Telekinesis, no modifiers. Submit.
Oh,
Ooh. Wow.
yeah. You feel the door handle kind of jiggle a little bit, and it makes an audible sound. So next you hear in a language you don't really understand, though you could attempt to, especially under the new rules for it. You just hear a panicked voice behind the door, and I believe you have language skill, don't you?
I do not.
You do not.
Who does? I do.
Okay, so Peaches, you can try. If you've got language skill, just roll the language skill. It's unskilled. I want you to roll it as unskilled because this is a language you've not heard before.
How do I roll it unskilled?
Okay, select your token, then go to your character sheet, click on language under your skills.
Language.
Let me open this up so that I can look too. Okay, either one, French or Spanish, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's not on French or Spanish itself, it's on the dice to the left of it.
Oh, okay. No modifier?
Let's see. Yeah, go with a -2.
I mean, help sounds a lot like help. Ayúdame, ayudan. And regardless of French or ayudan.
That's a nice roll right there. Okay, so let's see. For language, you rolled a total of 13. Okay, so that means you are conversational in that language. Now, hang on a second, because you get a little bonus here. You gain 1 add in Egyptian.
Oh,
Nice.
you just went through a semester in 5 seconds.
So you just click add below your languages. Type in Egyptian on that first one. There you go, right there, and make your adds 1. That it gives you 1 experience point for that, which I'm going to go ahead and add to your sheet right now. So let's see, that's 82 for you, and then let me go back to story. Okay, add skill language Egyptian, and that'll cost you 1, and then that's taken care of. And let me
Wow.
go back to abilities. And I can double click that to close it again. Okay, so what you hear is panic, and it's stay back or I'll shoot. And that's in Egyptian.
I say in my bed, I try to say, do you need help?
Not from you, I don't.
Who are you?
None of your business. Don't try to come in here. I'll kill you.
We're not
Oh,
here.
yes.
We mean you no harm.
No, but I mean you harm.
I've heard of this chamber called the Toilette. Is that it, perhaps?
I don't believe so.
Noted.
He's
That's
saying,
still up in the air.
he's saying he'll shoot if we come through the door. He sounds kind of panicked.
Come back to that option then. I turn to the door that my zombie failed to open,
Okay.
and seeing it's failed, I'm going to try and wrench it open.
Okay. Now, what exactly? How exactly are you going to do this?
I am going to attempt to apport the door open by using my apportation skill to physically move the tumblers or whatever barriers that would be keeping it in place.
That's gonna require a pretty big penalty. You're using that skill for other than magic. You're not actually lockpicking. Now, if you had a lockpicking spell, you could do that.
Unfortunately, alteration might be a better fit then.
Well, regardless, you're still trying to use magic to do something it was not meant to do, that you're not
That's
trained
fair.
to do. So,
All right, what kind of penalty are we working with then?
all right. Let's see. Using a skill for what it's not meant to be used for. You don't have a spell for it. And you're trying to use it for something you can't see. I'm going to give it a penalty of -6.
Okay. Let's give this a shot, just see how this goes.
Okay, don't forget to click on your token. And
I think I did.
Skill.
I think I did.
Well, if you click on your token, you're going to see several blue squares around it. And you're going to see...
I see it.
Your blue, yellow, and red numbers. So...
Yeah.
All right, and then just go to your character sheet.
Yep, already done.
And click on the alteration skill.
Uh-huh. Taken care of.
Okay.
The total... The result was a... Yep, and the result was a 12. Roll of 16? It did, yes.
The result was a 12. Unbelievable, even with the penalty of 6. I love it. Okay, you feel the door handle gives a little bit. And the zombie whose hand is still on that door handle, that inset door handle, pushes it down all the way. And it clicks down.
Okay, we try and swing the door open, I suppose.
Okay, the door swings wide open. Let me get over to my dynamic lighting layer and move that. I've got to move a door here. Okay, all right. Do you see what's going on?
I see engine lube in there.
Are you going to move in there? Or are you going to have your zombie or?
The zombie will take first shots because it's expendable.
Okay, go ahead and move in there square by square. And it
Okay.
can move pretty far. It sees another door.
Oh, no, oh God, no, not another!
Oh no, you're on the engine. You can't be on the engine.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Unless you want your guy to get chewed up into little brave pieces of zombie flesh. Okay.
Not quite yet.
So there's a door right here. Okay, where your zombie is, and there's a window into that door, but you don't see what your zombie sees.
I'm not sure if I can see through that either, since I don't see through eyesight.
Yeah.
Wait. Does that guy see the zombie now at the door?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move your zombie back just a little bit, so he's like
Okay.
right where he's supposed to be. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get to Chris and Peaches and see what they're doing.
Okay.
I just translated what the guy was saying. There's someone behind there really panicked.
Uh-huh. I know that, but what are you doing now?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what to say to lower the confrontation. I could try to roll persuasion to get him to stand down so that we're just coming through.
Okay. What are you doing, Chris?
What's your name again? It's the GamerX.
Thuban. My name is Thuban, so Chris.
Thuban. Did you announce out loud that you got the door open?
No, as I go through. Oh yes, I should have said. We got this door open.
Okay, then I would kind of come over and see So, can I see what's on the other side?
I'm gonna see if I could roll persuasion.
I'm going to float over above the ceiling to let Chris pass underneath me.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he still has to kind of squeeze under because this place is only about 3 meters in height. And you are 1 meter thick as it is. So, let's see. I need to shuffle. Hello, shuffle. No, those are Cosm cards. I don't want Cosm cards. Hide that deck. Where's my drama deck for the Nile Empire? There we go. That's a good boy. Now, did I have a discard going? No, I did not. So I'm going to shuffle. And I'm going to shuffle again. Okay. So, Chris, you went to make your way over there. And Thuban, you feel this, and Peaches, you hear this as the window that's in the door explodes outwards. Okay, now let me and a hail of bullets come out towards your zombie. So let me grab a card. You guys may not necessarily be able to readily see this whole card, but I'm going to try and make it so that you can. Okay, so the name of the card is Not So Fast. Approved actions are maneuver and taunt. It's a standard scene. Heroes are supposed to go first, and villains are supposed to be fatigued. But in this particular instance, it was a surprise. The zombie is not capable of withstanding a surprise. So it kind of is surprised. Characters who disengage from melee with a foe this round suffer 2 shock and become very vulnerable. Okay, we're not worried about disengagements right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for Shock Trooper 8. Let me see if I can find him again. Okay, got to close that and close that. And then...
Oh good, more bodies to talk to.
Oh boy.
All right. So, hang on just a second. Character sheet. So against your zombie, let's see, that's going to be fire combat. I'm going to do a short burst. Let's see. Rapid fire, short burst costs 3 rounds, adds +2 to the hit. Okay, so we're going to go with the Schmeiser MP40. It's a +2 modifier. Hello, +2 modifier. There we go. And submit. Okay.
8.
An 8 to hit, that's it, with the +2.
The
Wow.
zombie's dodge is 5.
He was stymied, I forgot about that. He won't be stymied at the end of this round, though. In fact, I'll need to go through and check everyone and make sure that nobody is stymied anymore. Okay, so he misses the zombie. Okay, actually, wait a minute.
The zombie, are you sure? Because the zombie's dodge is 5.
Oh, hey, the zombie's dodge is only 5. So guess what I'm gonna do? Let me...
Just being honest.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me. I need all the help I can get. Okay, so let's see.
You're in good company.
Okay. Now, Shock Trooper. Okay. Oh. Okay, so he takes 1 wound and 2 shock. So that means the zombie can take one more wound. That's right.
Yep.
So, he's taken 1 wound. Come on. And 2 shock. Are you putting it in or am I putting it in?
I put it in, but
Oh, okay, go ahead and add the 2 shock then.
It's immune to shock.
Oh, that's right. Hey, those are immune to shock.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah, I know. Okay, what I need to do...
Why does it deal a wound, though? It was only... was it because of... shouldn't it only deal 2 shock? Or is it because of the homebrew?
Well, no. It's not because of the homebrew. Let's see. Oh, you're right. 0 to 4 is only 2 shock. Why did it tell me 1 wound and 2 shock then?
I don't know. Let me reset it to 0 wounds then.
It's base damage at 13, toughness 11, effect 7. Where did the effect 7 come from?
What? Okay, so wait a minute. Let me get back here and make sure it's doing the right thing. Okay, the wounds and shock we're going to ignore from here. Okay, so
Okay.
the base damage is 13. Why is its toughness 11?
Because of it would normally be 10, but because of my necromancer perk, it's 11.
Oh, that's right. So the effect is 7. Okay. So that's why it took 1 wound and 2 shock. 4. 0 to 4 should only be 2 shock, though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it a glitch?
Let's see. In this case, it takes a K and a 2 result. I don't know how to do a K, but that's okay. Oh, I was going to build those this week. Oh, so it only takes 2 shock.
Okay, which it's immune to, so it's...
Just immune to. So, yeah, nothing there. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of those circles. I can't turn them off. It won't let me. So it takes some glass in the face and the upper body, but other than that, nothing. But Chris, you are surprised to see all of this glass exploding outward. And then this shock trooper comes to face off against the zombie. It's already fired, so it can't do anything, but that's what it is. Now, since that was a surprise, heroes now get to act.
And nothing's in our action pool at the moment.
Right. Except for Peaches. Peaches should have 1 in her pool right now.
Here we go. There we go.
Okay, so heroes go first. That includes the zombie.
All right. Any preference as to who takes the first hit at this guy?
Well, you guys make a plan, and then you figure out how you're going to do it.
What are the approved actions we're dealing with again?
Approved actions are maneuver and taunt.
One thing that I will do is for a simple action, one of my tendrils will reach into my bag and dump the caltrops in front of the stormtrooper. So any maneuver action here will be favored.
Okay, but you want to be careful because those caltrops can act against everybody else. Now, I never did see what the let's see. Let me look up caltrops real quick because I know that they have some kind of a spread, but I don't know how much.
Let me look it up myself too.
Yeah. Let's see. Caltrops, a batch of scattered spikes that always land with the point upwards, designed to impale feet and tires. Once deployed as a simple action maneuver, interactions become favored around the spikes. So it doesn't actually have like a blast radius or anything. So I'm gonna say it probably sticks with the stormtrooper, since that's a 1 meter by 1 meter square, or about almost 10 feet square. So those could be scattered around there pretty easily.
Okay, now that I've taken a simple action, do I need to take the rest of my actions, or can I save my standard action until Chris is gone?
Well, that would be a wait. Delay an action to go anytime later in the round with a penalty of 2. So you can declare a wait.
I'd rather not do that. I am just going to try and get some damage on this shock trooper immediately then and blast it with some hellfire.
Okay, now hold on just a second.
Okay.
Okay, is that you, or is that the wall? That's the wall. There's a wall right there. No, wait a minute. That's.
Hang on. Yeah, I was floating above Chris.
Well, yeah, that's okay. I was just making sure. See this little round wall right here?
I do.
Okay. The shock trooper has protection there.
Okay.
You were there, and Chris was there. So the two of you also have protection from the shock trooper, though.
Okay.
All right, so you guys figure out what you want to do.
Oh, my other simple action, I'm going to have the zombie take a swing at him first. Because I can command it to act through my other simple action for the turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to have him. For some reason, this
I would
zombie
have it swing. I would have it swing and then have your zombie step back so the shock trooper has to come out or something.
sounds good. I'm not sure why it has the claws attack. I don't think it's a short sword, but that's fine. Let's just swing with this.
Well, now wait a minute. Oh, okay. So that's the zombie. All right, and the zombie misses.
It does.
Yeah, it whiffs. Okay, so that's the zombie's action.
Yep.
Chris might be able to do something, and you might be able to do something, but I would like to. I would like to see what you guys have going along here.
Okay. Oh,
What you want to do?
oh, here's an idea.
Mhm.
I can open this guy up without needing to worry about seeing him all that well because I have a non-damage miracle that I can use against him. With that in mind, I would like to try and doom this man.
Oh,
You am.
okay. Hang on
What
just
is
a second.
you?
Wait a minute. Where did you go? There's Shock Trooper 8. Okay, so sometimes, man, I'm telling you.
All right. Should I go ahead and test for this?
Hang on just a second. Target
Okay.
diameter vulnerable. Target is. You sure you don't have to see him?
That's probably a good point. Yeah.
Well,
I probably.
Hang on just a second. Let's look up Doom real quick. See, there's a lot of things these guys did not define real well. So you say that's a miracle?
It is.
And that's out of the Aysle book? Oh, there it is.
Yes, it's from my Theo Magician stuff.
Beta clearance, you have to have curse. Let's see, the target assignment are vulnerable for the duration. Target's faith or spirit. Yeah, I'm going to say you're going to have to see this. The rules basically state you have to be able to see your target for most things.
Oh, how does Thuban see?
Oh, that's right, because I don't technically see through eyesight. I see through vibrations.
Right. Okay, but
So how does he see the Stormtrooper 8? Does he actually see the Stormtrooper 8 with his vision?
he's not going to be able to because of that wall that's in the way, right?
What about the door window that was blown open?
What?
The door just swung open.
Yeah,
The door didn't swing open.
but he shot through it, and that broke the window, which allows the vibrations to come through.
Actually, yeah,
I see.
that door swinging out the way it swings out would make an even bigger wall here. So even Chris can't see this guy. He didn't destroy the door, he just destroyed the window.
In that case, because I still have movement left, I'm going to try and drift over here, putting myself if moving myself a little bit over here, just floating like toward the ceiling, if that gets a better view or anything.
Okay, let me move this out of the way so that you guys can kind of see what's going on. This is your engine. Okay.
Okay.
And it is turning. The engine, it's loud in this engine room. So any actions that you do in here so that you don't get caught up in the gears or in the chains or in the engine itself are going to be pretty much a -2. Because you're trying to avoid that engine, and there's only this 1 meter space in here. Actually, where Thuban is right now, that's about the only area you'll probably be able to fit in over there.
I am floating up at ceiling height, though.
Well, yeah, I understand that. I understand that. So,
Oh.
yes.
Well, earlier when I was talking about the door, he blew open the window. So shouldn't the Bond be able to see through the window through vibrations, or what's his range of sight?
Okay, so he can probably see, quote unquote, see enough to understand that there's a stormtrooper or a bad guy in the area, but not enough to define exactly where he is in that 10-foot square area.
If that's the case, then I'm just going to blast Hellfire in that general direction and accept whatever penalties come with it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think we want to go that far. You are in
Okay.
enclosed space.
Noted. All right, I'm going to wait then. I'm going to do the wait action.
Okay.
Sorry for giving you all that trouble.
Well, let's see. Hellfire is a spell,
It's a miracle.
so that's got to be out of the main book.
Yep.
I want to find out if it is what I think it is. So, unfortunately, with my PTSD brain, I can't always remember everything that's going on. Okay, Hellfire projects a gout of flame from the invoker's outstretched palm, or in your case, the outstretched appendages. The flames deal 13 fire damage. So it projects a gout of flame. You've got Chris and you've got your zombie in the way.
It is pointed away from. All right. I would like to declare wait, and instead of Hellfire, just invoke Doom instead, because that is a single target. So I will wait Doom.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, hang on just a second. So let's see. It's the hero's turn to act. Chris, did you already figure out what you want to do?
Not quite. Ginger, what do you do? After
Oh,
you heard that shot.
Watching this door here. If he tries to run away from you guys, he's running straight into my Remington.
Okay, so you're just watching the door.
And incidentally, there's a ladder behind me where bad guys can jump down.
Well, actually, that wall ends right here.
Oh, okay.
So they would have to come down and kind of come around the corner a little bit to be able to see you. Okay.
Right, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't be able to hear them.
Right. Okay, so let's see. That's the heroes. So you're doing a wait action, Chris.
I guess you could say I'm aiming at this door just in case they come out.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll do telekinetic barrier for myself, just in case.
All right, keep in mind, Chris, the caltrops we put make maneuver favored in case you want to try and force them out of there somehow.
Okay. So no modifier, correct?
No, because you're standing there casting it. Any physical action or movement that you try to do, you're going to have a penalty of 2. But for telekinetic barrier, go ahead and roll it.
16.
Woohoo!
Not bad at all. Okay, so let's see. Having to look up all of these things because let's see. That's a +1 to all your defenses.
At a standard.
This is a good result.
This is way above, yeah. So this is no, actually, this is an outstanding result.
Is it?
Yes, because 0 to 5 above is good. No, 0 to 5 is standard. 6 to 10 is good. Okay, you're correct. So yeah, you get a bonus of +2 as long as you concentrate.
To all defenses for as long as I have concentration.
Correct. So that's a bonus of 2 to all defenses as long as you concentrate. Now keep in mind, any movement you try to do will incur a penalty of 2 because you're holding on to this. Okay, plus your penalty of 2 if you decide to do another action. So it's not a bad idea. Are you doing an active defense, or are you waiting, or what are you doing besides?
Casting's the action, I think, for that.
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay, because you can do 1 or 2 simple actions in a round. So that's something that I completely always forget about because it wasn't that way in original Torg. You got 1 action and that was it. Okay, so the zombie is What do you want the zombie to do? And you roll for it.
The zombie already took a swing and miss at the stormtrooper.
But that was a surprise round.
I see. In that case, I don't think maneuvering with the zombie is a wise idea. So I'm going to have it try and hit the dude through the door again.
Okay. Actually, the door is open behind the zombie.
Ah.
You can see your zombie's head and shoulders, but that's about it.
All right. Zombie's going to take another swing with his short sword then.
Okay.
Oh, it's not unarmed combat. Actually, this is unarmed combat with it. So, yeah.
So, okay, so wait a minute. You're going with claws instead of a short sword?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. Okay, I think that's still not a hit. Hang on. So, against me, defender wins. So, yeah. So, the shock trooper has 8, 8, and 8 for dodge, melee, and unarmed. So, it wins. All right. So, let's see. Now, you've done your wait action. Do you still want to wait for the shock trooper to act?
I will, yeah. I'm gonna wait for him to act, and if I get any glimpse, I'm gonna doom him.
Okay. Alright, so Peaches is doing an aim action. Noted. Villain is fatigued. So that's... Would you pop open? Thank you. Alright. So... but the villain is going to go ahead and try and shoot one more time at your zombie. Okay?
Okay.
Sure he is. And that's 2. Submit. 14. Oh, that one's a hit. No, it's not. Wait a minute.
Dodge 5, so it is a hit.
Okay. Okay, so the difference is 0 to 5. So okay. So anyway, he got a bonus of +1, and that goes to his damage also. So why did I not? Okay. Let's see. Put that back up. Uh-oh, somebody checked in. Well, hello. How are you doing, Robert?
Hey, sorry I've been disappeared. I had some unexpected guests drop in, and so I had to be entertaining.
Welcome.
Guests.
Ready to play?
Well, he's
I'm sorry?
he's not going to be ready just yet. So, but Robert, we're recording right now. We are not doing video. I think it's kind of the consensus. We're probably not going to do video. So is it okay if we're recording your voice as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was squared away on that.
Okay.
Now, what was the next part I was doing? I was rolling damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so rolling damage against yonder zombie. Pick a target.
2 shot. Let me guess. 2 shot?
It might be. Yeah, it's a whole 2 shock.
Well, what is the moon? Yay, zombie!
So, Josh, if you'll take care of that, please. Oh, wait a minute. They don't suffer shock. His body is torn up a little bit more, but he's just as active as ever. So
It's ED-209, except the corpse doesn't fall down.
yeah, something like that. Okay, so yeah, that would just be 2. All right, got it. Now, and that's the villain. Peaches, Thuban,
Yeah.
and Chris. Go ahead and add one of your cards from your hand into your pool.
Yay!
I should note, this zombie has the fear ability, so shouldn't the stormtrooper need to test willpower spirit?
I don't think the guy has willpower spirit. Let's see. No willpower. No modifier. Oh, submit.
That passes.
Yeah, that just passes. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let me get rid of this card and draw a new one. And I'll have to scale it down a little bit, so hang on. Not everybody can see what's going on. So let's see. Death from Above is the name of the card. Characters with elevation advantage, that would be you, Thuban, may re-roll ones on a bonus dice.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Up this turn. So up means, the affected side each gain an additional roll added as if a possibility had been spent, except no minimum roll of 10. So it's great for multi-actions. So whatever you roll for the up is what you roll. If it goes to a 10, you do not re-roll. But if it goes to a 20, you do. So heroes are first up, and villains act second. What do you want to do?
Is the door open?
Yes, the door is open, and the zombie is kind of holding you guys back. You can't get around it.
Then I will have that zombie for its action, if it gets a separate action, is going to lumber down the hallway in search of more interesting targets.
Okay. Now that, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to require some control, isn't it? So, hang on.
Okay.
So let's see. Create zombie. You did that. Must be cast on mostly intact corpse because okay, got that. Why doesn't that not give me? Okay. All right, yet another one that I've got to look up. So let's see. That one is what, 138? No, that's the zombie itself. Let's see. When you created zombie, I know that you can do basic stuff with it, but I just don't know what else.
I command the zombie through a simple action on each of my turns.
Okay, so that's one of your two simple actions. You just basically command it to go and do other things?
Look for more targets that might be further down the hallway, and potentially open things up for allies to help get at this thing better than it can, because it's not having much luck.
Okay, so go ahead and move the zombie where you want it.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
Yeah,
I think it's stuck there.
Well, you can use the Alt key, hold down the Alt key, left click and hold to kind of move the zombie in that space. But it doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay. Let's say Heroes for now.
Okay, now before I get to you and Chris, I want to ask Peaches, are you still just, you've done your aim action, you're going to have your bonus to hit, okay? So that's a bonus of 4 if you hit, if you see the target next. Ginger, Peaches?
What?
Hello?
Peaches,
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, you've got your +4 to hit, and we can kind of maintain that each round that you're kind of waiting. Now, Chris and Thuban, you guys decide what and how you want to do things.
All right. Since I have the elevation advantage due to flying, I think that I should take the first shot at this guy by floating on the ceiling and firing fire at him.
Okay,
And that way you won't be caught in the crossfire.
Chris, is that good for you?
That's good for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Bear in mind, if you go basically here, that's going to shut the door, okay? So you'll have to kind of aim through the window. You might end up slagging the window at the same time.
I think that's a risk I can take.
Okay, and you've got this engine here still, so because of your proximity to it, you're going to have to concentrate on it. There is one thing that you could do that would be creative.
All right.
And it's something that has been in your family for a long time.
My family, as in Stalengers?
As in heirloom.
Heirloom, that's right. Well, it's not quite a blood family, but it's a family I met through adventuring in the catacombs with the dancing shield, I take it?
Yes. What can you do with that dancing shield?
It protects me, and I could use it to block the engine.
There you go. Okay. I'll allow that, and you won't incur a penalty.
I will do that. The shield will be pointing in the direction of the engine while I blast hellfire at this guy from the other end.
Okay.
All right, let's give this a shot.
Is that going to look like you fart hellfire?
Thuban doesn't know that, but yes, that's it. That is what it looks like.
Cool.
Wait a minute.
All
Where's
right.
Hellfire at?
It's on my sheet.
Oh, at the top. There it is.
Yeah, all right. And I do have an up because of that, so let's add the up.
Yes, that's right. So let's see. Ooh, you got a whole +1. Okay, so 15, that's definitely gonna hit. Let's see, that goes against, I think it's just Dex, isn't it? Dodge or Dex.
Uh-huh.
So, and then his dodge or Dex is...
You know what? In order to make absolutely sure this does something cool, I'm gonna play the drama card that is in my action pool.
Okay, what is it?
It lets me play this card as a possibility.
Okay, go ahead and drag it onto the
field?
there you go. Oh, it's a drama card. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that adds a possibility. So go ahead and hit the possibility button after you've clicked on yourself. Okay, there
I have.
There you go. 23. This guy is probably really toast. You've got 13, well, let's see, 23 minus 8, so that's a 15. This guy takes 3 wounds, KO 6. He's done.
Okay.
So in order to get to him, I actually need you to back off just a little bit.
Yes, Captain.
There we go. You can replace him in just a moment. So let's see. 3. Come on. Why does this take so long? Okay. 6. And X. And that's 8, right? So let me pop open 8 and edit and delete. Blue. Delete. Okay. Wow, this is acting as bad as it was last week. Okay, and then we'll send him to the map layer. Okay, so you can move Thuban back where he was now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He's there. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So the combat ends at that point. Go ahead and recover all of your cards to your hand. I know that was just a whole, just a slaughter right there.
Just a moment. The corpse is intact.
I figured they had everything under control and that I wasn't going to have to go in guns a-blazing.
Right.
All right. This corpse is intact, I take it, for the most part.
No, not really. You just sprayed it with Hellfire and you scored a result of 23. It is a crispy critter.
Is the skull still intact?
No, and most of the flesh is not intact.
Never mind then. There goes my chance to do Speak with Dead for now.
No, it got crushed against the back wall. And you know how you remember Terminator 2, the scene where she walks up to the fence and then the nuclear bomb goes off and all of the children turn into ash?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay,